What's going on, beautiful people? I'm Lee Hammock, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about how narcissists view your kindness as weakness. Yeah, so stay tuned, like and subscribe. Yes, narcissistic people view your kindness as a weakness. Absolutely. And of course, if you're new here, I'm actually a diagnosed narcissist. Your kindness, your empathy, your compassion for other people will absolutely 100% be used against you when you're dealing with a narcissist or a toxic person. They will prey on your empathy. Because you care so much, they will use that against you. So when I'm doing my coaching, or part of my support groups, I tell people, protect your empathy like a precious jewel. You know what I mean? Don't just give it out willy-nilly to people, especially after they betray your trust and use it against you one time. That means that they will keep continuously doing the same things over and over again. Your empathy is powerful, right? But just like it's a powerful weapon for you, if you give it to the wrong person, it can become a powerful weapon that will be used against you. That's why they continuously use statements like, "You never cared about me. You never loved me. If you loved me, you give me another chance. Rabba, 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 blah, blah, blah." Don't fall for the empathy trap. I promise you. I'm not telling you not to care about people. That's not what I'm saying, y'all. I'm just saying, be careful who you give it to. Protect it. Guard it like a precious jewel. You see what I'm saying? So yes, folks. Yes, the answer to this question is going to be yes. Narcissistic people, toxic people, absolutely view your kindness as weakness. But Lee, why is that? Why do they do that, Lee? Why, when we just try to be nice, we're just trying to be nice. Why do they just view it as weakness? Like, how? Why can't they just accept the love that we give? No. Y'all, I get it. It's absolutely tough dealing with a narcissist. I'm not trying to make it seem like it's easy to deal with a narcissist. I know I'm a narcissist. Like, why would I know it's not easy because I have the personality disorder. So I understand. I definitely understand that it's absolutely not easy to deal with a narcissist, right? But mindset wise, narcissistic people it's very difficult for us to cue in deeply to our emotions and allow ourselves to be vulnerable. Because a lot of times something happened to us in our childhood that made us think that being vulnerable got us hurt. They made us feel like being vulnerable is a weakness. They made us feel like vulnerability is akin to weakness. So anytime people are niceness is vulnerability. So niceness equals weakness. Empathy, to have emotional empathy, means you have to be able to be vulnerable. So being vulnerable is weakness. You see what I'm saying? And that's the mindset, the mentality that a lot of narcissists have right there. It's just like, I think it's weak to have emotions because I got hurt when I expressed my emotions in my youth. My emotions were never validated when I was young. My kindness was never validated by my emotionally neglective or physically abusive parent or parental figure, right? So I view your kindness as weakness because your kindness, your vulnerability, your empathy allows you to be manipulated. That's how I see it as a narcissist, right? Not as a healthy human being. I don't see it that way. But as a narcissist, I see your kindness being like you opening the door up to be manipulated. You're opening the door to be hurt, to be taken advantage of. You're opening the door for people to just keep not physically assaulting, but people to mentally assault you and whatnot. Sometimes people physically assault you. So a lot of narcissists, they view that kindness that you're showing them as weakness because they feel like they can take advantage of you. Like, even if you're just being kind and forgiving them for something horrible that they've done to you, they view that as a weakness as well. It's like, damn, I can get away with anything. So they just look at you like in their viewpoint, like you are too nice. And sometimes they'll tell you, they weaponize it against you. They'll tell you that you're too nice. You're so kind. You're such a nice person. I know you wouldn't do that to me. Like, they see you as a target. When you're too nice, when you're too kind, they see you as a target. It's like damn near putting a toxic bullseye. It's like putting a bullseye on your back for narcissistic people, right? It's like putting a bullseye directly on your back that says, "Narcissist aim here," on your back. And I'll be damned, they will aim and they will fire, won't they? Because they view you, they're like, okay, this person is easy to manipulate. This person I could take advantage of. This person I could hurt or harm in some way, shape, or form, and I can get away with it because they're such a nice person. This person will lend me some money and I don't have to pay it back because I know I can make them feel guilty because they're so in tune with their emotions. I can make them have a guilty conscience for trying to hold me accountable for something because I know they're in tune with their emotions. They're such a nice person, right? They're so nice, you're so kind. And they will continuously tell you this because they can benefit from your niceness. They can benefit from your kindness. This is part of dealing with a narcissist, y'all. And I tell this to people all the time. This is kind of, it's hard to say sometimes, like, well, I'm in the thought process of it, but this is what you have to deal with. And that's why I say people will they don't take your kindness for granted. They think that you are weak. They think you're a weak person. And that's the mindset, that's the mentality of a lot of narcissists and a lot of toxic people, right? They look at you as a very weak person for being emotionally vulnerable, for opening yourself up. And they think that like, a lot of people ask me, what do narcissists look for in a person? And like, it varies from person to person, but some of them look for overly kind, overly nice people, you know, because they see you as a target. They really do, y'all. I'm not telling y'all to not be nice. I'm not telling you that. I'm not telling you to not be empathetic. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying be careful who you give your empathy to. Be careful who you're nice to in these situations. Just make sure it's not being taken advantage of. Because like I said, there are a lot of narcissists, a lot of toxic people out there who will absolutely run through you and ruin your damn life to take advantage of you, to try to hurt you, to try to harm you in some way, shape, or form. That's the mentality. That's the mindset. That's how it goes right there. And I know that sucks when I tell people that, but that's really is the mindset that it goes through when you're dealing with a narcissist. They think that you are weak, you know, and you're not a weak person. As a narcissist, I'm not saying that you're a weak person. They just look at you as a weak person because they see your niceness and you being nice, and they're just like, damn, I just keep getting away with everything. This person lets everybody run over top of them. Why not let me take advantage of them as well? And I'm just trying to protect y'all. I'm trying to protect your interest when I'm doing this video. My goal is to protect your interest because they will absolutely take advantage of you. They will absolutely run through your life and try to ruin your life. They will absolutely narcissistic robot resetting, overheating. They will absolutely try to ruin your life and do a lot of damage to you mentally, physically, and emotionally as well. It's up to you to stay empowered and to just tread carefully throughout your life and make sure that if you're dealing with a narcissistic person, you can be friendly, but not overly friendly to where you just keep giving and giving and giving. Like narcissistic people see people who are overly kind and overly nice as people that they can take advantage of, and they can always like get something from. Like they can always ask something of you and never give anything to in return. That's the mindset, that's the mentality that you face and that you will fight against when you're dealing with a toxic narcissistic person, y'all. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure to follow my other channel, Lee.Actions. I'm posting all of my text message breakdowns, all of my reaction videos, and all of my voicemails over there as well. Check it out, Lee.Actions, Lee.Actions. I will see y'all over there. Thanks. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. I am extremely grateful for you. Have no idea. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Helps reach more people. And click on the screen to watch another video or to browse through another playlist. There's also a link on the screen to check out my courses and my support groups to help you heal and understand what you've been through. Thank you so much again. I will see you in the next video. Peace.